Good morning, guys. Today I thought I would share with you my 6 a.m. morning routine, which starts actually at 5:50 because I always allow myself one 10-minute snooze before I switch on the light and get ready for the day. So when I got out of bed this morning, I did kind of struggle to open my eyes. We went to bed quite late the night before, but I know that my most productive days always start when I get up at 6 a.m. So quickly grab a glass of water, or in this case, my Stanley cup, which I've just filled up with some ice cold water the night before, have a little drink and just allow myself 5 to 10 minutes to adjust and just get myself out of bed for the day. My boyfriend actually left for work at 5 o'clock this morning, so it was quite nice just waking up on my own time with no one else there, just to adjust properly. And I made the bed pretty much straight away. We do this every other day, so every other day we leave it just to kind of air out, and then every other day we make the bed. So I just thought I would pop it all together. We've got these gorgeous throw pillows that go at the back, and we just like to make it look as good as possible, because I think nothing is nicer than waking up and just seeing a freshly made bed in your house for the whole day. I hate having the bed looking really messy. Then I quickly got myself ready for the gym. Now, I tend to go to the gym most mornings of the week. I allow myself a little bit of time before I go when I wake up, but I try to get out as quick as possible, because for me, the most productive time to go to the gym is as soon as I open my eyes. So I threw on my gym kit, popped on my Apple Watch, and got myself ready to go.
Good morning. So I think it's about 6:30 at the moment, and I've done all the bits like making the bed and everything. So I'm just going to go to the gym, which is not something I do every morning as soon as I wake up. Sometimes I go a bit later in the day, but for the most part I quite like an early morning workout, especially if I've got up at 6 and I can just really get in, get it done, and get home and carry on with my day and just know that my workout is out of the way. So I'm just going to slick my hair back because it really needs a wash when I get home. So I'm hoping that it doesn't look actually that greasy, but it is quite greasy. I might just slick it back with some product, and then it looks a bit less wispy, because these bits are so wispy. Because it's 6 a.m. I'm not bothered about what I'm using, so I've literally just grabbed this L'Oreal LV glycolicky one, which technically isn't for slicking hair back, but I thought, you know what? It's there and it's a product, so we're using it. So right, hair slick back. I'm going to put this into a bun, like so, and then we're going to tackle a really light bit of skincare, because I don't like wearing too much to the gym. I just typically will do something to my eyebrows and then put on some kind of serum. So let me grab that and I'll show you. Okay, so brows, I've just got my Refy, and I'm just going to lightly stick them so they look a bit more presentable, because I look a bit all over the show at the moment. I'm not going to put too much on though, because I end up washing my face when I get home from the gym anyway.
And then I'm actually going in with the Ilia tinted serum. This is a really nice soft tinted serum that's a great bit of skincare when I'm in the gym, but also just evens out my complexion a little bit.
Okay, I need to grab a sweatshirt to take and wear over the top. Okay, my boyfriend is so sweet. He's left the pre-workout and a cup out for me. I'll leave these linked. We've had 4 of these for years. I want to say maybe like 2 years now, and they're the best protein bottles I've ever tried. They're really good. The seal doesn't really break. They're great quality, and they're dishwasher safe. And then we've also got this at the moment. We're not really fussy about pre-workout, but this one is sherbet lemon, and we picked it up in the supermarket yesterday. So I'm gonna have a little bit of this. I don't always have pre-workout. Sometimes I have coffee instead, sometimes I just have nothing. But this morning I'm very tired, so I think pre-workout it is. And also James lovingly put it all on the side for me, so I feel like I have to at this point. Like, he's so sweet. He always does really thoughtful things like this. His love language is definitely acts of service, so he does cute little things like that in the morning to make things easier for me, which is really sweet. I typically drink mine while I'm on the way, because it gives me the perfect amount of time to get in, get the warm up bit done, and then get into my workout, and then I'm ready to go. But like I said, I don't always go to the gym this early in the morning. I try and go before I do anything else with my day, but sometimes that could be 7, 8, 9, it could be lunchtime if it's a weekend. Like, I just go whenever I can fit it in. But I do find that the earlier sessions are much easier for me than going in the evening. I just find the evening I've sat down on the sofa, I don't have the same drive and motivation to go, so mornings are definitely the one. But I'm gonna pop all this by the door, brush my teeth, grab my headphones and stuff. I'm gonna also grab a coat because it's like -2, and we're gonna head out the door to the gym, but let me show you what I'm wearing. So I've got this sweatshirt on from Primark. This is the ones I always go on about when I go to the gym. They're just really nice and loose. I think they're about £8 and I always get the XLs. And then underneath I've got this high neck little vest from Lululemon, which you'll probably see better in a minute when I'm in the gym because obviously I can show you in an easier way. And then I've got some leggings on which actually have a scrunch bum, which is something I'm not used to, but these are from Tala. It's the first time I've worn them and they're a really nice soft like grey marl. They're the Dayflex collection. And on my feet, these are my favourite gym trainers. They're the Metcon 4s from Nike, and these are so good. These are basically perfect for weights, cardio, etc. because this bit here isn't actually like squishy. It basically supports your foot, so it holds your heel. Apparently that's really good. But yeah, this is my gym outfit, and I'm just going to grab a coat so I'm not absolutely freezing. If you saw my recent weekly vlog, you know I got stuck in the lift. I still don't go in the lift. I've still been going up and down the stairs, which isn't too bad because it's a bit of extra exercise, but I am not going in that lift again. It's so chilly. I've actually got gloves that I keep in the car normally, but they're in the pocket from yesterday. I wear these to drive in because it's so cold at the moment and my steering wheel is so freezing that I don't warm up. But I'm gonna have to wait a minute anyway because the car is so steamy that I can't see. Where's my light? There we go. Can you see me better now? One thing that I find so difficult in the winter is getting the motivation to go to the gym early. I think it's so difficult when you just want to be wrapped up in bed and all cozy and warm. But this is the time I find makes the most difference in terms of my motivation, my dedication, my drive. So it's not necessarily about having the motivation to go to the gym. It's having that get up and go to be like, I'm not feeling it, but I'm gonna go anyway because I know I'll feel good afterwards. And that's what I'm really trying to make sure that I remember at the moment. Like, I love 5 workouts a week. I know it's not for everyone. Some people prefer running or swimming or Pilates or whatever it is that works for you. For me, I really like going to the gym. I do also do other things. I run, I swim and I cycle alongside. I sometimes do Pilates, but getting in a good workout first thing in the morning just makes my day so much more productive. So getting out of the house, it's 10 to 7 at the moment, so I'm going to get to the gym at about 7, which means I'll be easily home by like 8, half 8, which is perfect timing to then have breakfast and start my day at 10 o'clock, which is my usual attempt. So let's get going now the windscreen's defrosted and get a good juicy leg day in.
Pulled up at the gym, parked the car, still very frosty, but we're going to go and smash out a little legs day. Now, I've been kind of winging my workouts for the last few weeks and just doing whatever feels good for my body in that moment. So grabbed all my bundled layers because it is ice cold and headed into the gym. Did a quick 5-minute warm up on the treadmill, and then I thought I'd jump straight into some squats. I tend to alternate between doing squats and hip thrusts and stuff, but today I just felt like squats were the one that I really wanted to do. So just setting up the bar. I don't do too heavy. I'm a bit of a light gal sometimes. Some things I can do really heavy, some things I just can't. Squats I just cannot. So we've got a 30 kilo and I'm going to pop on a nice little podcast to listen to while I'm doing this. Sometimes I listen to Taylor Swift, sometimes we put a podcast on, depends what mood I'm in, but sometimes I need that extra little bit of motivation. So I'm just going to get into the workout and just get that pump on nice and early in the morning. I think at this point it was maybe like 10 past, 7:15, so it's still really early. Now, after my workout, I always have my first coffee as soon as I get in the door. So almond milk, a bit of a grind coffee pod because grind coffee is just my favourite thing ever. And then I always pop in a little bit of some sugar-free vanilla syrup just to sweeten it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll go with honey, but recently I've just been really enjoying the vanilla syrup. This coffee machine I'll leave linked down below, but it's a really good one if you like that barista style coffee at home. Saves us an absolute fortune because we don't go for as many coffees anymore. We just make them in this and it's just honestly fab. I really love it. It's my favourite part of the house.
10 out of 10. If you haven't tried having coffee, like a latte or something from an espresso machine with a straw, highly recommend. I love the fact that the foam obviously reduces over the time you're drinking the coffee, but it means that you're getting the good stuff, not just all foam. Oh, I love it. And also the syrup that I put in is sunk to the bottom. So I always use the bulk powder 0 sugar ones. It looks like this. It's a litre because we use it for literally every coffee and matcha and stuff. But it's 0 calorie barista syrup. It's really, really good. I'll leave it linked if you want the link for that. I would love to have more syrups. We've got nowhere to put them. So for now we're having vanilla. Then I really want to get hazelnut, because if you've seen my vlogs, you know oat milk and hazelnut syrup is basically a Kinder Bueno and it's so delicious. But I've got back from the gym. But my session was really good in the gym. I did leg day. It was a little bit busy when I got there, but it got quite quiet, which is really nice. And I got a really good session in. So I'm feeling very fresh, revitalised. I'm not sweaty at all either, because I did like a nice slow walk. Well, it wasn't that slow. I did just a walk to begin with. And then I did legs, but I don't find I really sweat in legs. So all is good in the world. But I've got home to the most beautiful sunrise, and it's just so golden in here. It's gorgeous, and oh, I just love it. That's my favourite part of winter. I love waking up and having beautiful sunrises while I'm at the gym, or when I walk into the living room in the morning I can see the sun rising. It's just so gorgeous. So very lucky. I'm very happy about that part of the season. Not the biggest fan of the cold, but I really love the sunrises. So that's a win. But I need to make some breakfast. I'm on a mission to get as high of a protein intake as I can while not really eating meat. And I do find, I watch a lot of YouTube videos of like high protein vegan meal prep, like all that kind of stuff, because I really want to find like the ultimate meals that I can have where I'm not just eating like chicken all the time, because I like chicken and turkey, I like salmon, I like tuna, but that is the only meat that I touch. That's the only like animal product apart from honey that I have. Don't even have eggs because I'm intolerant to them, annoying. So I really try and up my protein in the morning, having breakfast that's either like chicken sausages or turkey bacon. Haven't got either of those today, so I'm thinking I might just have some, I don't know, maybe like scrambled tofu on a bagel with some avocado or something like that maybe. And then I might have a protein shake just to supplement a bit of protein in. I don't do that all the time, but I do sometimes because it does help. But this is the one that I've been using at the moment. It's the Free Soul vegan protein, and it's in salted caramel. The salted caramel is unreal. I have the vanilla too, but the vanilla is much better in recipes. I think it tastes a little bit plain unless you put a bit of syrup, so this is the one I've been going for. And I decided I'm gonna shower after breakfast because I am so hungry that I just wanna have my coffee, have my breakfast, and then start my day properly.
For breakfast on this particular morning, I thought I would have scrambled tofu. So I just buy a tofu block from Lidl, Aldi, wherever I get it from. I'm not fussy about where I get it, but I always buy the firm one, and then you basically just crumble it into the frying pan. And then I added a little bit of milk because I saw a recent meal prep recipe where they were talking about adding milk to make it a bit more creamy. Popped in a little bit of turmeric just for goodness and for colour, and then a tiny little bit of garlic as well, and just warmed this through. Now, I don't really have any method for this. I don't really have any amounts that I use. I just kind of pop it all in. Added a little bit of paprika and stuff as well. To be honest, I'm not really sure what I throw in. Sometimes I just throw in anything and everything just for a bit of flavour. I'm a bit of a spice person. And then I decided to have it on a bagel with some avocado. So I found these really, really delicious bagels in Tesco's. They're sourdough and they are so good. But normally I just buy the cheapy ones. I just fancied these for a change on this particular week. And then I tend to have half an avocado and then basically use the other half the next day. So as you can see here, I'm just popping all of the tofu onto my bagels and then just keeping the extra tofu to one side alongside half an avocado ready for tomorrow morning too. If there's one thing that I just am so bad at, it's making food look aesthetic. It's the same goodness, it just doesn't look as fancy as the Instagram breakfast that you see a lot of the time. But I've just gone for some scrambled tofu. I cooked up a whole block so that I can have half tomorrow, and then I've got half an avocado again so I can have half tomorrow. And it's just a really good way of getting a little bit of protein in. It's really filling, it's got the avocado and stuff. It's just a really nice, good, easy, quick breakfast to make. I saw a TikTok that mentioned putting some milk into your scrambled tofu to make it a bit more creamy, and I'm gonna give it a go. So I tried it today, but we'll see what it's like, because hopefully it's quite yummy, and then I can do that in future, because I do find scrambled tofu can be a little bit dry. Then after breakfast, we're heading for the shower. I needed to wash my hair on this day, and honestly, hair wash day for me is my least favourite thing. I hate doing it so much, but I try and get in the routine of doing hair washes first thing in the morning, just so that I've got time where I can just style my hair if I need to, and I don't need to feel like I'm just exhausted from the day. So quickly got myself into the shower and had a really nice speedy hair wash. I've been loving the whey products at the moment, so I've been using the medium hair range and a scalp massager, absolute essential, and then I've been using the Ren anti-fatigue body wash. Honestly, game changing. It's got magnesium in it, smells like essential oils, it's beautiful, and it just makes me feel really awake and refreshed in the day. I'm working from home all day today, and to be honest, I might go and work in a Costa because I'm currently doing a no spend month and like a no buy month, but I still have one Costa and one Starbucks free drink on my apps. Starbucks I'm saving for my event because I'm having my event on the 27th, which is I think round about the time this video goes live, but I'm saving that so that I can have a coffee at the event. So I think I might go work in Costa, but this jumper I've had for ages. I keep forgetting I own it because it's hung up, but it's really cute. It's got like an open back detail, so I think I'm going to wear this today, and maybe with some jeans. I just don't know which ones because I've got quite a few different pairs, but I'm thinking maybe like dark blue, mid blue, and then I can put my docs with it. That could be quite cute. Maybe we do that. So I'm going to go for these ones. These are the Levi 501s, and these are just like a mid, I'm actually not sure what colour they are. Does it say? But they're mid blue anyway, so I think I'm going to wear that, and then my docs and probably my long black coat. But I need to sort this situation out. Keeping it real, this is what I look like. But it's currently 10 to 9, well, just after 10 to 9. So I'm going to get myself dressed, pop on some skincare and try and sort my makeup out. And I should be fully ready. Mine is having wet hair because I leave it to air dry at the moment. I should be fully ready by like 9:15, which is perfect timing to sit down and crack on with everything that I need to do today. I changed into a jumper because it's so cold today, and I thought having the open back would have just been freezing. So I've just popped on this oldie but goldie from H&M. It's just a really nice snug high neck. I love a high neck instead of a roll neck, but I do find it a little bit annoying sometimes, especially if you're like on the computer. But it's really, really cute. And then obviously the blue Levi jeans, and my slippers are from Primark if you're wondering. These are, I think, still in, but they're quite cute. They're just really fluffy. And this is my little work from home / work from a coffee shop outfit. I've done my makeup, so that's all good to go. I just need to tackle my hair, and I'm also going to do my morning gratitudes because I always do them once I've got all my morning bits out of the way so that I can really focus. Otherwise I'm doing the gratitudes and just thinking about all the 1,001 things I need to do before I start my day. So I'm going to get myself set up on the sofa now and do that, and then catch up with you. Now I know what you're thinking. She preaches about doing morning gratitudes and she hasn't yet done her gratitudes. Well, I don't always do them the second I wake up. I try and spend my time driving to the gym, just thinking through some gratitudes and thinking through the things that are happening that day and being thankful. But I always write my morning gratitudes when I'm ready for the day, just before I start working, so that when I sit down at my desk or I start filming videos, I am the most grateful that I possibly can be. And this particular morning was so beautiful because the sun was shining, and it's just so nice to look outside and see green and just beautiful, beautiful bright blue skies. And it always makes my gratitude list so much easier. And to be honest, I'm always thankful for the weather and my morning coffee. That is two non-negotiables for me to write down because I am so grateful for those two things on an everyday basis. Then straight after my gratitudes, I'm just going to write in my list journal. So this is a list book that I got from my mum for Christmas. I'll leave it linked because it's fab, but it basically gives you important tasks for the day. There's a gratitude section, there's an affirmation section, and it allows you to prioritize tasks. So the top 3 things that are in the darker box are always the things that are really important that I need to do that day. And then the other things are just things that I need to get done or I want to get done, and I can just tick them off as I go. And honestly, game changing. I am such a paper journal girl. I love having everything written out like on physical paper. So that for me is a dream. Then I just sat down and caught up with some emails and got some tasks done for the day that I really needed to do, like video editing, and just had a really nice chilled laptop day. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing my productive morning routine up to about 9:30 in the morning on a day where I'm not filming. If I was filming, I'd probably be doing something like actually round and about by now, but today I'm having an admin day on the laptop, so lots of bits to get done. But I hope you enjoyed seeing my morning process, everything I do before typical working hours, and how I managed to fit so much in, because I feel like I do a lot in that couple of hours, and I just really love that time of the morning. I think it's such a nice time to just be awake and alive, and especially when it's dark out still and you feel like you're one of the only people awake in the world, it's kind of a fun feeling. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more from me, and I will see you in my next video. If you like them, don't forget to let me know in the comments, and I can definitely make more of these in the future.